Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. This is another speed building video. It is going to be, well, you've probably already seen the screenshot, so you already know, but it is going to be this countryside, not old, but not modern home. This is only the part one, which is just gonna be me building the actual shell of the house. I will do the layout and landscaping. Have I done landscaping in this? We're about to find out. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I recorded this a couple of days ago. I I've had this like a little period of where I was recording and uploading every day because I was on my leave and I had a lot of extra time on my hands. That is no longer the case. I am back at work and back at uni, so I'm not gonna have as much time. So my goal is to be ideally I want to have 2 videos a week uploaded. There will most definitely be one, but I will be aiming for 2. So fingers crossed. So this was recorded a couple of days ago, and I built this house in one day, and then I have edited and made like the voiceovers. I'm making it, and will be making the second part today as well, and then I will be uploading them, throughout the week, because that's how I do my uploads. I have one day where I do my recordings, and then I do my edits on following days. I just find it easier because I have to manage my time throughout the week between work and uni and recording, and then recording videos, and then I have to take different things into consideration. Like I can only record let's play videos when I'm by myself, because that's real time recording, and I can only do that if I'm by myself, because if my housemate's home, then he usually makes noises, not like excessive noises, but like the microphone picks up everything, and I mean everything, like opening of doors or cupboards and stuff like that. It's not loud things. It just makes audio really, really hard to listen to and to use. So then I have to, whenever he's at home, I quickly record a video, and then editing, I can do that whenever. It's just time management, and it's fine. I'm in my own routine, so it's all good. No worries. We got this. But yeah. Also, I am gonna make this video as like a bit of a like. I'm gonna comment on what's happening in the build, obviously, but I'm also just gonna talk a little bit. And I don't know. Let me know if you like this. Do you want me to just focus on what's happening in the video and really just do a commentary on that, or do you want me to just talk about stuff as we watch the build? I don't know. Sometimes I really like to focus on it, but then sometimes I just like to talk. I don't know. Let me know if you have preferences. But I feel like a mixture is obviously the best. So the reason for this particular house, I had some ideas as to what I wanted, and I feel like I always say this, but I'm seriously, I've said this in every single video of mine. I really want to push myself, but it's true. So for me, my aesthetic, what I like to do, what I enjoy building, and what I enjoy playing my game in is modern houses, modern builds. I don't really like old or more traditional looking houses, and I just don't. And then I never end up building them. And I sometimes try and push myself to do it, but I just don't enjoy it. I just don't. And so this was one of the instances when I really try to push myself. And so, excuse me. And so I tried to make this a bit more, not as modern, a bit more not old fashioned, but just a bit more countryside. And you know, I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I This wasn't too bad. This was like a 2.5 hours, but the furnishing. Oh my god, I think that took like 3 hours to furnish this house. So you'll see it in the second part. Like, oh my god, it was such a long video. So yeah, it was a struggle. I will say the roof, especially. I don't know if I've done it yet, but I cut out pretty much the whole. No, I don't think I've done it yet. But yeah, it took me so long to do the roof, and then like for me to actually be happy with it, it took me like 10 minutes. Like, I don't know if it's me, if it's just I'm just special or what, but the roofing in this game is just it's ridiculous. I really hate the way that the roof system works, and I miss the way that we used to be able to do roofs in The Sims 2. And I miss auto roofs. I don't care if they all look the same. I miss it so much. But yeah. So the idea behind this house was I just had a couple of ideas, and then I was like, I'm gonna make myself make this countryside home, and I'm gonna incorporate the ideas that I had into it. So that was that like that wall that is kind of like covering this little open area between the house and the wall. That was like meant to be as like an undercover, like a covered parking spot, like a part. Oh my god, what is the word? Driveway. Oh my god, words. Like an undercover driveway. Is that right? I don't know. Let's just go with that. So that was that. And then I also, when I build my houses, I always try to do as little use as few packs as I can, just because that makes it more like that makes it easier for more people to download it and enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I ended up using obviously cats and dogs, because that's the like quote unquote farm countryside pack. So cats and dogs, and then seasons, just because I love seasons and I can't imagine playing my game without it. And I ended up using Get Together, which is very annoying because I was really going and trying to just do cats and dogs in seasons, and then the only reason why I ended up using Get Together was because of the columns, as you'll see maybe in this or second part, I'm not sure, but the columns are a really big part of this house, and all of them are hideous. The only column that I like is the just simple square one that comes with Get Together, and that is the only reason why I ended up using that pack as well. And I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. This game and the columns situation is not great at all. So yeah, these 3 packs are the only ones that you will need if you want to download this. The house will be uploaded to the gallery once both parts are on YouTube. So if you like it and if you're interested to see more, make sure to check out the second part. And then in the second part, there will be a link to the house, to the Sims 4 gallery. I'm struggling today. I'm struggling to speak today. I don't know why. I've been up since 6 a.m. It's 5 p.m. now, which is not not really a big deal. Like, it's just everyday life for most people, I'm sure. But I didn't sleep very well, and it's actually my housemate's birthday, so he's having some people over tonight. So it's gonna be a long day, and I'm just really tired. And I think just the fact that I know that I'm not gonna go to bed anytime soon and have a really good sleep. And I do have to get up early tomorrow as well for work. It's making me even more tired, you know. So yeah, I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Um, so yeah, I did struggle a lot in this video as well, just because it's not my aesthetic and it's not something that I usually do, and it's not something that I really enjoy doing, to be completely fair. So if you see me just going back and forward and just going through different swatches and changing things constantly, it's because I did. It took a lot for me to be happy with everything, to pick the right fence and the right stairs and the right wallpaper. I don't know, because to me, like building a countryside home or like a farm teen home is just, everything is brown, everything is wooden, done. That's my to go to. And I was really trying to stay away from that because that's obviously not true at all. But yeah, I don't know. Like in the end, I will say I'm happy with the build, especially the landscaping and the outside. I think it looks really nice from the outside. Um, but it's just I like it. If I didn't like it, I would just scrap the whole thing and I just let it be. But in the end, I think it works and it looks nice. I will say this: I didn't anticipate how big this house is gonna be, and it's not that big, but it is big for this lot. So I will move it to a different lot before I upload it, and then if you do end up downloading it, this is build. I'm pretty sure it's 20 by 30. Don't quote me on it. It could be bigger. I know it must be bigger. But I would recommend placing it on a slightly bigger lot, because, or, well, no, it depends. It depends which lot you choose. I think what I did wrong with this house was just the lot that I selected was the lot in Brindleton Bay, like at the back of the world. It's because it's so cut off of everything. It doesn't have a sidewalk or a street or anything, and it looks like the house is in the middle of nowhere, which initially was my that's what I was going for. But then the house has this grand entrance to it, but there's like nowhere to enter from, if you know what I mean. So I would definitely recommend a different lot. It doesn't have to be much bigger, but I think it needs to have like a driveway or a street in front of it for the house to make sense. But yeah, that's just me giving you a bit of a tip. But we're pretty much done with the outside. So, yeah. I mean, it's nice. I hope you like it. Like I really do. There's someone out there that will enjoy this because I really tried, and like I said, while I did struggle, I feel like in the end we got there. And once it's all done and furnished and everything, you'll see the full picture of it, and it will be good. I also cut some of the footage out. I don't like to do that in speed buildings. I like to keep it as one continuous video because it just makes it look better, and it's a nice flow if you don't cut anything out. But in this one I did cut some things out just because it was a really long video and I didn't want it to be too fast to watch when sped up. But then also I had some issues with the stairs, and there was this random hole in the floor at some point that I had to like restart the game to get rid of it because it was just a glitch. And I cut little parts out just to honestly to just not bore you, because sometimes I get stupid and then I just do things that are just ridiculous and nobody needs to see that. And if I can disguise it, I will. Because I'm gonna laugh at myself. I do, but you don't have to. I mean, I'm sure you still do, but that's fine. If I entertain you, that's fine. That's all I really want. I'm fine with being stupid if it's entertaining. but sometimes it is just unnecessary. I have my blonde moments. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that is a huge understatement. But yeah. What else? What else do I want to say? Am I doing the yeah? So I've started doing the layout. It's pretty simple. It's just gonna be a living room, dining room, a very big, grand kitchen. I really love the kitchen. I wanted the kitchen to be just this massive center of the house where just the whole family comes together and has this meals, that are just really elaborate and grand. So yeah, that's definitely the main room in this house is definitely the kitchen. It will end up being a 2 bedroom, 3 bathroom. Yeah, 3 bathroom home. It is the way that I designed it. If you do download it, please feel free to, you know, excuse me, um, feel free to spruce it up, change it, do whatever you want. If you do, upload it to the gallery and send me the link, or even maybe just a screenshot or whatever. Oh, that would make my day. Like honestly, oh my god, I can't even imagine. That would be the most magnificent thing ever. So yeah, so the way that I designed it, it was just a 2 bedroom home. So there's a master bedroom for like a couple, presumably, and there is a child room. Both rooms have an ensuite bathroom, and there's also a bathroom downstairs, which, because of its size, it doesn't actually have a sink, but the kitchen is right next to it, and there are 2 sinks in the kitchen, so I feel like you're fine, so yeah, this is me just working on the upstairs layout. I was initially just, this is how my mind always just automatically goes to, oh, master bedroom needs to have, the access to the balcony. But it didn't work. There was just not enough space. So there was actually just going to be like a communal access to it. And the master bedroom is not really that special. It's spacious, but it doesn't really have any cool features. It has an ensuite, yeah, but it doesn't have a balcony or or anything special like that. I wanted it to be a bit special, but you know what? I was building this house, and then I kept forgetting that it's not a mansion or something that big. It's just a countryside home. It's good size, but it's not huge. And I kept forgetting that. And then, especially when I was furnishing it, I realized I was like, there's really not that much space in this place. So that's why I added a basement, just to have a bit more space, because I was really like, I was surprised. I don't know. Obviously, like I said, this is not my area of expertise. Like, give me a modern build, I will tackle that, and I will have so much fun with it. But more contemporary homes, it's just not my thing. And even if when I do contemporary homes, I always try to do a modern twist on it with like furnishing or something like that. And I couldn't do that here. I do use good furniture, and I try to make it look nice and pretty and all that. But it definitely has that old feel, which is appropriate, And my main pack that I was focusing on was cats and dogs, so I did focus on that pack when furnishing, and using as well like the wallpaper and the floorings and all that. So I tried to use that pack the most, but it is just, I don't know, like, I don't know how people build with just 1 pack or 2 or just a base game, because even some of the things that are matching, their swatches don't match, and then the new swatches were introduced in later packs, or items were giving items to be paired with in later packs. So it's like you have a door, but you don't have a matching window. And then if you don't use a certain expansion pack, you can't have a matching window, and it's so frustrating. And for me, this is the one thing where I'm like, no, it's the matching. The matching of items in this game is ridiculous. For one good example in this video, I don't know if you remember, but when I was putting the columns in, there's this one wooden column that has like a stone base, and the stone base is the exact replica of the wallpaper that I'm using on this house. The exact same replica. Like, it is the same pattern. And then the rest of the column, the wooden part, it doesn't match the trim on the wallpaper. Like, what is up with that? I don't understand. How do you make a column that has a matching wallpaper, and then you match the stone, but you don't match the wood? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't use that. And I don't mind the light wood. You can use it with a different wallpaper. You don't have to use a matching wallpaper. But if you do want to use matching wallpaper, you need to have the same trim. The trim and the wood need to match. It just, oh my god, it was so frustrating. This is why I ended up using Get Together. So I don't know if I'm explaining this very well, but if you are a Sims player, because not everyone is, some people just like to watch videos, which I completely understand. But if you are a player, then you know what I'm talking about, and it's so frustrating. It's like this game has been out for like 5 years now, and this is still a thing. Like, how is this still a thing? And why? Why do you hate us? EA? Why? I'm being dramatic. That's on purpose. But no, like it is very frustrating. But yeah, we are pretty much done, you guys. The house is done, the layout is done, the wallpaper and floors are all done. The furnishing that is being put in is just for like referencing, so I know like there's enough room for everything and stuff like that. It's just that's just for me. That's not saying that's all gonna go. It's gonna get replaced with the actual furniture later on. So yeah, if you want to see me furnishing this, if you want to see the part 2, and I hope you do. I hope you have enjoyed this. So look out for the part 2. It will come out tomorrow. Yeah. Then once that is done, the house will be on the gallery. So the link for that will be in the description in the next video as well. So I don't know. I hope I did you proud. I hope I didn't disappoint people. I've said it so many times now, like, this style of building is not mine. So I don't know. I hope I did you proud. And also, if you've been screaming at me this whole time that this slot is like turned the other way around, I did that on purpose. It was just easier because there's so much like trees and that bridge and all that surrounds this house that it's just easier to build it the other way around. But yeah, we're all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Please. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.